What's good, everybody? It's your boy, the Rabbit Rudy, and I am here with my man from the Just Alex Show, Alex Harrison. Say what's up to the people.
What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing?
All right, so I'm showing content love. You know, he interviewed me. I ain't have time to interview him, but today's a new day, and I gotta show love and give back to the community because I'm the community, and we all gotta stay tight in this thing because the niggas, the men don't want to see us together. It's the hate. The man always trying to shut us down.
That's a fact.
It is a fact. So, shooting the questions back to you. So, what is the Just Alex Show about?
Let's see. It's mainly about. It's definitely music heavy, music topics. I try to cover like different album reviews, whatever might be going on social media as far as artists and just hip hop culture in general. I also try and heavily do like I don't want to say local artists, but lesser known artists from around our way. Try to get them a platform to just get their music out there, their personalities out there, and let everybody know who they are.
All right, and how has that been like? For you so far, has it been rewarding, stressful? Like, has it been just getting a melting pot of music and just trying to expand your brand and someone else's brand too?
It's been pretty good so far, man. Pretty much everybody down and had on the show or even talked about coming on the show. It's been pretty good, as far as just communicating, meeting new people, hearing new music and stuff like that. It's definitely been fun, I'll say, because there's some people that's like just over in Winston. It's like they got some music. It's like that shit is like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely been interesting. Just like I said, just meeting a different variety of people, and as far as cross-platforming and sharing audiences and stuff like that, it's definitely been helping both ways. I'd say.
Yeah. So we've been probably unified for about almost a month now.
Mm-hmm.
So have you seen like uptick or growth in your own platform? Or what you've been doing?
Like we was talking about off camera,
yeah.
I don't really pay attention to the numbers like that, just because I don't want to look and it not be what I'm thinking it should be, and then I get discouraged, and then I don't want to look at it, and it's like, to the point where it's like, damn, I'm just that nigga. I'm just doing this shit. Like I'm just trying to be like, a regular person just doing. I can tell. I love it.
Well, I can tell you. Go ahead and take you a look. Because from the inverse, it helped us a lot because, we don't all have the same people.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess, one music person to another one, I guess, we all sometimes don't have the same artists. So, it's different, back and forth or pinging from each other that people seem to like. So.
I definitely got an uptick in my, just on my social media side. So, like you said, I might need to go look just to see, what the numbers is looking like. But
I'm telling you, people, I don't know who these people that listen to Let's Find Out, but, I don't know. I mean, I guess they like between the goofiness of Nate, shout out to him not being here, the foolishness of Jared, or this unnecessary deep-ass Q97.1 voice I have. I don't know, but... Don't do that.
But everybody wants something different because you get tired of, like we was talking about when I interviewed you. We was talking about how 102 is like the same thing over and over and over again all day. So it's like when you find something new that's like they constantly putting out new conversations, new music, new whatever it is. It's gonna draw some attention.
Yeah, and I think it also helps because as one of the segments we had on the channel today. We talked about things that's starting to wane away and die and stuff, and the radio was probably on its last breath. Radio, podcast is taking over.
Mm-hmm.
More people are using podcast or YouTube or music apps. So the radio is probably on its last dying gasp of breath. There'll still be a need for radio, but it's probably almost there.
And also just doing podcasts and stuff, and just where the radio, the online radio thing, where we can control what we put up.
Exactly.
The traditional radio, they limit it as far as was it the FCC? Or,
yeah, FCC.
They can't really say but so much. They can't really talk about but so much because they got to follow a certain guideline and things like that. Whereas you come to internet radio or podcast or something like that, and it's like whatever the fuck we want to talk about, what the fuck we want to talk about.
Yeah, we have a little bit less bounds to follow.
Yeah, definitely.
But so you now the difference between your station and mine. Well, we kind of do the same thing. We're looking for lesser known people, just not in our own state. Mm-hmm. So, I know I had talked about the one artist I found, Kenny Wayne from Cali. Mm-hmm. So, have you heard someone that's not in your state that you have enjoyed and listened to so far?
Oh yeah. Let's see. I know we talked about Saint Ray.
Yeah.
I had him on. He was I want to say he was my first episode on my new show. Mm-hmm. And then it's this young lady in New York. Her name is I always fuck up her name. It's either Akila or Ekila. if I fucked it up again, I'm sorry. But she's a singer out of New York, and I really like a lot of music she got up. Let me see. It's a couple people from Virginia. I want to say it's this one guy in Boston that I'm supposed to have on. Yeah, I ain't had the chance to have him on yet, but it's a couple people outside of North Carolina I found that I really like.
Yeah, and for the listeners, Alex has shared with me some of his artists that he has had on his channel.
Oh yeah.
I think that's what my next playlist will actually be. Some of the artists from the Just Alex show. So I'm gonna show them on my channel as well, give them some more followers, because like we said, everybody doesn't have the same friends, listeners, or followers. So I'm gonna show them that love too. So for some of the artists that Alex has shared with me that I haven't got a chance to make a playlist yet because I've been doing little side projects, I think that's what my next week, middle of the week channel would be. So it's gonna be the Just Alex artists. That's what I'm gonna name it. So these artists, they're from his show. The ones I haven't listened to and heard some of their songs. There's some bangers in there, so I'm gonna share that to some of the listeners I have from my channel and Alex's channel, because all of us is trying to better ourselves with our creative art and talent, and we want the world to see us, and we gotta make that doable, everybody. Yeah. So what actually made you want to start the Just Alex show?
Man, I don't know what it was, but growing up, I always just wanted to be like on the radio. Like I want to be a radio talk host or internet radio talk host, whatever you want to call it. Really, because I wanted to rap, but
gotcha.
Can't rap. Well, I never tried to rap really, so this is like the next best thing. But really, I just like talking. Having like we just had conversations about just music, what people think about older music, new music that's coming out, and just how you got to the artists that you like now, how you got to them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, people rapping and rapping. So I know you had my man Will on your channel this week.
Oh yeah, shout out Free Will.
Yeah, shout out Free Will. Now, now for people who don't know Will personally, me and Will go back multiple years. Me and Will a piece of work. He has all my music hostage. I'm out here trying to better myself. There you go again. See, it's for ha-has. Now, Will's a good dude, but we have had like a running gag for like 10 years now that...
Y'all hear that keyword, gag?
And that's not a gag, right? I got some fire, and Will don't want me to spit these tracks out here. And when he see this video, he gonna probably put some stupid comment. See, no, he gonna hear it. I want him to know, Will, it's long enough. Let my music free.
This is the
Stop Birdmaning me. I have my own channel now. Let me spit this music to the masses. What you gonna say? Go ahead and say.
This is the Daniel here. Go on, spit us a little something. Give us a little peek.
I ain't got no beat right now.
What? You ain't got no beat?
Oh man, you can't hit an acapella for us.
No,
can't hit the acapella,
it's copyright infringement.
Oh man.
Every time I write and spit something, Will gets a percentage. I'm trying to get free of my own contract.
Oh man, you know Lil Wayne.
Yeah, Will plays no games. He's probably right now rubbing his hands like Birdman as he's watching this video as we speak. But I know you said you had like influences of like wanting to be on the radio or radio personality. What who influenced you to like want to pursue that?
Oh man, of course, growing up, as much as we talk shit about him now, 102.
Yeah.
B-Dot, Wile E. Coyote, Big Mo. Let's see, I'm trying to think of.
I ain't gonna lie, my favorite was the 5 foot phenomenon. I think it's like Kyle Santillan.
Yep, Kyle Santillan. Yeah, people like that.
Yeah.
And then just growing up, and then you find like the internet blogs. So then you got like Elliot Wilson, Charlamagne the God, Joe Budden, Sway in the Morning, Big Boy, people like that. I just always looked up to them as far as like, because they get to meet some of my favorite rappers and sit down and have a conversation with them, and that's just always piqued my interest. Always been something I wanted to do. So I'm putting a foot in trying to get there now.
Yeah, Ebro.
Same.
That's his name. You don't like him?
I don't really fuck with Ebro like that.
Same. I mean,
My thing with Ebro is he got this thing with Southern artists. Whenever you have Southern artists on, and he kind of makes it a point to like, we don't understand you up here, and like that's some shit that he stand on.
I was gonna say the same thing.
And I don't really.
I don't either. I was gonna say the same thing before you asked me that question. Like, anybody who goes on his show, that's like a down south artist.
Yeah,
he be treating us like we hicks or don't
understand
like we
just
the concept
stupid or
of
something. I don't fuck with that shit.
No, I wouldn't know. I ain't never listened to him. I just see a clip pop up if it.
Like if you listen to also people, if you're a fan of him, do not take that the wrong way. But that's just me and his opinion. No, because like he'll have like a southern artist have him on the show. He won't ask them questions like he'll ask like a New York rapper or a West Coast rapper or even a Midwest. Like he only will ask us questions like we don't know how to read and write.
It's almost like we're not dumbed down version or something. I really don't.
It's like
I don't fuck with that shit.
Yeah, it's like he treating us like we hicks or like we don't have like a good history of Southern rap, and he'll like treat that like he just throw like Outkast and Scarface and shit like that out the window. He would just treat like, rap just started with like 05.
Isn't he a minority himself?
Oh no, he ain't treating it like black people. He's treating it like our 13 states in the South. He just treating them like, Southern rap don't exist.
Like, the whole, like, when they was talking about, like, mumble rap and stuff, anytime somebody from the South went up there, like I said, he made it a point to, like, I like your beats, but I don't know what the fuck you be saying. And, like, that's, like, some shit that he really stands
like, he's in closeted blaming mumble rap
so
on
he blames
us.
that on the South.
Yeah, he's blaming, like, he's blaming mumble rap and, like, not lyricism on us.
That's crazy because it ain't even got nothing to do with the part of the map you from. It's just it's really based off of the artist. You got people in Chicago that mumble rap. You know what I'm saying?
Now I will say that we are probably responsible for like the beats, because just about everybody's beat sounds like a down south beat. You used to couldn't tell the difference between the two.
Yeah.
But now it's like
the internet made everything mesh together.
So like you can tell when something's like it's not now everything sounds like a down south beat. Like I said, like back when we was younger, you can probably like tell the difference, but now it's like
it got a different bounce to it. Everything got a different bounce to it.
Yeah.
So, but I did touch on who got you to be or wanting to be a radio personality. What is 5 years from down the road or whatever? What do you want the brand of Just Alex to be?
Man, just that, like I said, just somebody that had something that was different than the actual radio was going on, and somebody that's just hopefully had a hand in introducing somebody to not local, but up and coming underground artists that they had no idea existed before, and I want to. It's something else that I'm trying to do. I want to put like it's gonna sound kind of corny. I want to put like a mixtape together of like all the rappers that I done got cool with just doing the show and everything.
No, because listen, that's not corny. Because look, on God, like that's how I know God be linking people correctly. Because I low key,
that's what we do. Ain't it?
yeah, we low key been trying to like think about blending in like an actual CD or mixtape or a playlist for even like Apple or whatever. Because that's probably like the easiest way to like spread, the listening masses. We're trying to be like the DJ Khaled of it. I think I'm gonna do the same thing.
That's crazy because I had the same idea. It's like because
I don't know what
this
catchphrase to say.
Doing this, like I said, I done met a couple, rappers, singers, and actually some dope producers too. So it's like I want to kind of mesh everything together and, like I said, just put out a tape just to show like what's going on. I want to start in the Carolinas, but then I want to expand out to just people that's not that well known in general.
So I know since me and you more or less have the same broad idea, I think we're gonna probably connect at some point and make like a CD-esque type thing or playlist, probably update it like once a month or something. Because that's what we do. We have like an actual channel, and then we do like an artist of the week or some, whatever. So I think like that can be the best of both worlds. We'll choreograph, and me, you, Jared, Nate, whatever. We'll combine and make a CD, a playlist, whatever. Because we share it on Apple, share it on Spotify. That's how numbers get created. Start boosting up.
Not include Anchor, that too. That's how it started.
Exactly. So yeah, I mean, everything works. Like we said, radio is dying. This is kind of the wave.
They got even the radio stations is uploading their stuff as podcasts now. Yep. I don't know if y'all know the 102 got the 102 Rewind. And Breakfast Club doing the same thing.
I seen it. Because I ain't gonna lie, so one day my phone had died, and then so I had 102 playing. So then I was trying to like think of the song. Because like back in the day, if you go on 102, it used to have like the playlist of whatever song they was playing, regardless of the limited numbers of music or songs or whatever. But it was one song I heard, it was like about 2 o'clock in the morning. So I tried to look, shots fired. So I tried to like find the song. I always try to find the song. And I couldn't find it, but I did see the rewind things. I'm like, oh yeah, it's almost here. Like,
but yeah, they doing that because, like I said, the Breakfast Club also does it where they upload, their main show as the podcast, and so that's basically what 102 did. But I think theirs is exclusively on Spotify, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it ain't Spotify. It's another kind of. It's not an Anchor either. I don't know what kind.
Well, it's on actually radio.com.
There you go. Yeah.
But it uploads onto Spotify too. Yeah, because that's why I found it. But you can, I believe it'll play on Apple Music too, if I'm not mistaken.
Probably so. Yeah, they gotta survive at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gotta keep going. It's a whole building up there. They gotta keep paying the lights for. It's rough out there.
But yeah, you were speaking 5 years from now. I hopefully want to have my own some type of office space or studio room where I can record it, and so because I do the Zoom meetings, but I don't really like them because I know the first time we tried to do it, signal was fucked up.
So damn difficult. Yeah.
And it's just sometimes the audio don't sound right. It echoes. It goes in and out. You have to say things 2-3 times for the other person to hear you. So I would much rather do something like this where we in person and we can actually, feel the vibe in the room and just feed off each other.
The whole round table.
Have a genuine conversation instead of, doing it on the Zoom meetings. But man, that's pretty much the whole plan. That's pretty much the whole plan right there.
You think eventually you want to drop you some merch for your channel or whatever to get your name out there some more too?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would. I don't really. I mean, you never know, because I had a previous show, and we was getting ready to put out a merch line, and there was a couple people said they was fucking with it, but it's like until you put it out and people actually buying it, you don't really know if they really fucking with it or they just saying they fucking with it. But yeah, that's definitely something I would.
That's also a good thing that you just now brought that up.
we go.
Let's find out. Shirts on the way. Thank you, Jared McCain, for plugging in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And the only reason I asked him that is because I know I definitely support you, man. Because I mean, as you can see, I support Beezy.
Oh yeah.
The Boy 100. You know, I bought some of Piece of Man Sprat's merch when he came out. I got his hoodie. So if you drop you something, man, hey, we got you a supporter right here.
Okay, yeah, I appreciate it, man.
Shout out these people.
Oh yeah, you know, shout out Beezy. And, yeah, shout out Beezy. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Shout out people.
like I don't know if y'all can see the hoodie from here, but you know his clothing line, Born 100 Clothing, Mike Beezy. You know what I'm saying? And shout out Piece of Man Sprat. You know, he got his clothing line out too. He got multiple albums out. You can check them out on our channel. You can go to what is it, pieceofmansprat.com.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you can, you know, you can buy his albums, you know, yourself. And you can get you can get all the love there, the full albums. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them boys.
Always show the love to all the creators, the artists, the vendors. Gotta show love to everybody because we all trying to. It's too much money out there not to touch.
Right.
Yeah, it really is.
We all gotta combine because you know that's how some people do it. They unify, make their brands bigger. You know, Jewish people do it all the time. You know, I always say like us, like minorities, us African Americans or other races, gotta unify. And don't trying to like be like
stop putting
crabs.
each other down. And
Yeah,
stuff.
because we too.
It's that I don't know what the like. I guess like you were saying, the crabs in the barrel mentality.
Or like our parents say, the slave mentality.
Yeah,
that
it's
too.
like people want to see you do good, but they don't want to see you do better than them.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like as long as you below me or we at an equal level, I'll help you out and I'll do what I can for you. But when you start to get a little bit ahead of me, it's like, all right, my nigga, you doing too much now.
I mean, like I really wouldn't care because like we all got dreams, we all got talent. Even if me and someone else doing the same thing, still money to be made. Like,
it's
like once,
a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, just like once me and Alex like talked about what our channels was doing, it was like, oh shit, they vastly similar, but we do tweak a little stuff different.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, why not just combine to like make one conglomerate? So like if Alex is doing something on his channel, I'll share it. He does the same, vice versa.
Yeah.
It's not like it's not competition. Should be just combining.
Yeah.
Like there's no purpose to keep fighting over stupid
Just
stuff.
cooperating. You know,
Yeah.
everybody who's successful got somewhere have always had help. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just like how, you know, everybody got help, you know, if they doing their things on their podcast, like how me and cousin, you know, Nate help each other out. And,
Yeah.
you know, how now, you know, we trying to combine with Alex's show to, you know, help him out. He help us out, you know, tell a friend to tell a friend. That's what it's all about.
So, you know, like getting back to the meat of the interview. So, you know, like, you know, you hit me up with other creative things I have going on, you know, like separate segments, separate people on the show. And do you have like the same thing going on, or do you have like anything new that's coming up here soon? Any new interviews with artists or slight segments or anything in that nature?
As far as right now, I got a few interviews that I'm supposed to do. The guy in Boston, I'm supposed to do him. Pause.
Again,
what's Pat? St. Pat. I'm supposed to have him on soon. There's a couple other people that, you know, I've had on the show.
What? Hold on. What you doing?
What I do?
He said St. Pat. Like, what's wrong?
No, I looked at you because I heard you.
I coughed.
Man,
people cough like now.
I look. I don't want no problems.
No, ain't no. It's all.
Oh,
good.
okay.
Like,
Okay. Nah, it's something we can get into after this.
Oh no, it's love. I ain't heard from bro. I mean, you know, you speak to him before I do, so it's all good. I ain't got no ill will. You know, get off me. But no, it's no, I ain't got no ill will.
But yeah, I got a couple you know, interviews. Not really lined up, but it's just, you know, it's in talks. It's like, yeah, I want to have you on the show, or I want to come on the show. As far as segments, what I really try and do is like current topics like, you know, that's the social media topics. And then I do up and coming music and new music, and then I do spoiler segment where I talk about, you know, what TV shows I'm watching, you know, what movies that just came out that I might have seen, something like that. But as far as, you know, everything else, that's pretty much it for right now. But it is just me, so I'm working too. I'm not really home like this, so it's like kind of do it when I can. I try and do it. I'm trying to do it more often now, but you know, it is what it is right now.
Well, I can tell you, you need help, duos. You know what I'm saying? We can unify always. You know, anytime you need a second, third hand, me and this fool's free. So you know we can all create something. Cause that stuff you pulled when he said Pat's name, I heard live. What are you doing?
I heard.
Look,
I just heard something.
Oh no, it ain't.
Like, you good over there?
No, it ain't no trouble. It's, like
okay.
I said, we all good. Like we spoke, we cool. Pat, you see this? You know, it was all good. But anyway, it's still 87, so it's fine. But everybody listening to this, y'all tune in to the Just Alex podcast. My man got good content, great interviews. Check my man out on all platforms. It's all good. All on Spotify and on Apple. And you can catch Let's Find Out also on Spotify, also on Apple, also on Anchor, just like Just Alex. And the boy right here about to watch some football. I was going to give who I want to win the playoffs today to go to the Super Bowl, but I'm saving that for my new segment at midnight tonight, so I'm going to save that. But until again, this your boy, the Double R. Shout out to Just Alex from the Alex Podcast, and always my left-hand man, Jared, Crip Walk Everyday McCain. Until then, peace out.